Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. We are going to talk about my January and February favorites, along with a first impressions of a new makeup product I received, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Ilia products that I picked up from my last video. I have been using them all week long, and I want to talk to you guys about them. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay. So first off, I want to start this video off by saying thank you to you all. I love you all. You guys are amazing. I am very lucky to have you all in my life and to be part of my audience for this channel and be on the channel. As you guys know, I have been really stressed out for the last 3 weeks. I've had a lot of things going on in my life, and it's been tough. And you guys left me some really lovely, wonderful comments on my video a couple weeks ago. I'm still getting to those comments, so I apologize for that. But thank you so much for all the love and the support that you give me. And thank you for being here. Look at little Miss Molly back there. She's so tired. Isn't she cute? Miss Molly, what you doing? You taking a napsy? Huh? Are you taking a nap? She's kind of tired these days, guys. She's 12 years old, so she's starting to kind of slow down a little bit, but she does still have a lot of energy. All right, guys, so let's get started by talking about my favorites for January. My first favorite is actually a serum. This is called Tanu Cell Affinity Co-Active Serum. This is from 57Kind. Now, I've been following 57Kind for a couple of years on Instagram. It started off as a blog, and the owner creator of 57Kind is Gabrielle, and I have befriended her, and she is such a beautiful soul, guys. I love her blog. I love her Instagram posts. She's really inspirational and posts some really wonderful positive affirmations on Instagram. She's one of my favorite people to follow. Well, she has formulated Tanu. Now, Tanu is a gentle, sustainable, plant-based retinol alternative or retinoid alternative. I'm going to read you the sort of like ingredients and about Tanu, but I just want to tell you that this is definitely a product that needs a review on its own. It is so beautiful. I used this for the month of December and for the month of January as my vitamin A serum, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It gives your skin a really nice, beautiful glow. It's firming. It's gentle on the skin. It's just a really amazing product. It is an oil. It has this beautiful orange color to it. As you can see, it's a very light application. It smells like raspberry tea. You guys have heard me talk about this in some of my videos. So it does come in a rollerball applicator, and she has a smaller size that comes in a dropper. This is the 30 ml size, and you can pop this roller off if you prefer to do it that way. But I do love the roller application because you don't need very much of this, and it helps you target in the areas where you really want to focus on it. Beautiful serum, guys. Now let me read you a little bit about this. Okay, so it contains crithrum martamum. It offers a retinoid-like action, enhancing cell turnover, aiding in the reduction of sebum secretion, diminishing the appearance of wrinkles and UV photo damage without skin irritation or photosensitive. Now, when I used this serum, I do notice it does help with sebum production. I get oily in my T-zone, and this really helped balance that area out. The delivery system is a nano encapsulation, delivers potent antioxidants from goji and acai to neutralize free radicals and aid in prevention of skin damage from pollution. Barrier agents, essential fatty acids, and phytoceramides replenish the skin's lipid ceramides, aid in the reduction of water loss, helping to maintain a strong barrier function. Moisturizing agents, phospholipids, inhibits transepidermal water loss to protect and increase skin moisturization. Plant vitamins, your skin recognizes as structurally the same, aiding the prevention of loss of skin's firmness and elasticity while protecting against free radical damage. Plant salicylic acid accelerates skin cell turnover for gentle exfoliation, clearing pores, stimulating new cell formation. Okay, so this is 90% certified organic and 10% wildcrafted. The ingredient deck is absolutely stunning, guys. I really, really love Tanu. You can work it into your routine wherever. It is an oil, but it's sort of like a dry oil. It absorbs into the skin right away, so it feels like a serum on the skin. Beautiful product, and I plan on doing like a vitamin A or retinol alternative video, and that's where I want to go into this product more in depth. I'm going to leave you the link to Tanu down below. Now this is from Victoria, Australia. It is not available in the US yet, hopefully soon. But Gabrielle is trying to keep her shipping costs really well. And I believe this weekend she has half off her shipping. So if you guys want to check it out, I will leave a link down below. But I love Tanu and I love Gabrielle. You guys should go follow her on Instagram. Now for my February favorites. Well, actually I have one more January favorite. And that is the Wailele. This is the Phytoactive Hydration Essence from Quinn. This is a beautiful essence, guys. It is so hydrating on the skin. I love it. I love the smell. The scent of this definitely reminds me of the sweet Hawaiian air. It is kind of on the strong side, so if you are sensitive to scents, you might find this a little bit strong, but it reminds me of, it smells like, it's like sweet honey with floral, guys. Oh, it's so good. So this is so hydrating. It's brightening. It's exfoliating. If you freshly exfoliate your skin, you do not want to put this on after, because I did make the mistake of putting this on after I did a dermaplaning session and it did stain my skin. But I love it all other times. What I like to do with this is I cleanse my skin. I would put this on right after I pat it into my skin, and then I would follow through with my hydration serum and or vitamin C serum, just depending on what I was using at the time. But this is really pretty. It is a true essence on the skin. It has, it sort of kind of feels a little bit oily now on the skin, but not really oily. I guess I shouldn't say oily, but it absorbs really well in the skin. You can tell it's hydrating, but you can tell like it feels like there's a little bit of oil in there. And if I'm using an active, what I would do is I would cleanse, tone, put my active on, and then I would put this on top for extra hydration. And it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful addition to the Quinn line. And how you would use this in her line, this is how I would use it. I would cleanse, I would put on Wailele, and then I would go for Kava, Rani, and then Isola. Or you can just, you don't even have to do Isola. You can just follow through with Rani if you'd like. Well, sometimes what I like to do is I'd like to take 2 pumps of Kava and 1 pump of Rani, mix them together, like make an emulsion, and put that on my skin, and then top my skin with Isola. But beautiful product. I'm so in love with it. It's definitely been a lovely product to try. And I did use this for the whole month of I received this like right before Christmas, and I used it in December, like the end of December, all throughout January, and I loved it. And then February, I switched my routine to try some new products, and we are going to talk about those now. Okay, so for February, it was a Beauty Heroes month, guys. So at the end of January, I received the Ranavat box, which was featured, which was January's discovery. And I also received February's box featuring Bluh Alchemy. Now, these products were all stunning, and I really loved my skin in February. It was really nice, except for when I was really stressed. I didn't really like my skin because it was super dehydrated, and it was nothing that products could help with. It was more of like what I had to do internally to help my skin. Okay, so my first favorite for February is this new cleanser from Ranavat, which is the Luminous Ceremony Cream Cleanser. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on the Ranavat products because I just recently did a video with a ritual with these products, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about them. So this has been a favorite, guys. As you can tell, I'm almost done. I did pick up a backup of this. I absolutely love this cleanser. It is what I have been using every morning on my skin. I love it. And sometimes occasionally I do use it as a second cleanse at night. I love to use this in a dry mask, like the Kiss of Royalty mask. It makes a wonderful mixing medium for your dried mask. This is moisturizing, it's hydrating, it gives your skin really nice and clean. For me, it is the perfect morning cleanse because it is, you know, moisturizing and hydrating, but it's not overly moisturizing to where it makes your skin feel oily. It rinses clean and your skin is left feeling really nice and soft. It has a light rose scent to it, and I find that it calms my skin too. So this was a favorite. I love it. I think it's going to be a forever favorite. My next favorite for February was the Radiant Rani Illuminating Serum from Ranavat. I love this serum. I think it is a gorgeous serum, guys. Now, it is an oil. It's brightening on the skin, and it just gives your skin this really gorgeous glow. I love to use it with my other favorite, which is the Kansa Wand. I love the way these two work really well together. This is my favorite oil to use with the Kansa Wand. I've tried others, but I keep going back to the Radiant Rani. I just love it so much. Now, the Kansa Wand is a wonderful tool. Oh, and if you guys haven't heard me talk about the Radiant Rani, it does have a rose scent to it. It's rose and saffron. Now, if you are sensitive to scents, you might not like this. It may be too heavy for you because it is on the strong side. It doesn't bother me because rose is one of my favorite scents. And I notice, like with products that are heavily scented, if it's a favorite scent of mine, it doesn't bother me as much. But for products that I'm just like kind of iffy about, if it's heavy scented, then it bothers me and gives me a headache. But rose is one of those scents that I don't mind. I like lavender too, but lavender, if it's too strong, will give me a headache. So enough of that one. So the Kansa Wand. So I love this tool. This is a beautiful tool, guys. It's made out of teak wood and Kansa metal. And the Kansa metal is copper and tin, and it's 100% lead-free in the Ranavat wand. Now, with these wands, you do have to be careful of where you purchase them from because this metal isn't necessarily all the time 100% Kansa metal or 100% lead-free. So make sure if you're interested in getting a Kansa wand, if you don't want to pay the $65 for the Ranavat tool, just make sure you are getting it from a reputable source because I've seen these and they look, I know when you're looking at this, it may look a little bit on the cheap side, but it's actually really not. I've seen all different types of Kansa wands, and this is a really nice quality Kansa wand. It's very light, and you would expect it to be, you know, heavier, but you don't want it to be that heavy when you're using it on your skin. Your arm will get tired, and sometimes when things are a little bit heavy, you tend to put a little bit more pressure on your skin, which you do not want to do. This is a really nice quality one. I think it's, you know, would I say it's worth $65 for what it does for my skin? Yes. But when you're holding it in your hand, you would think that, you know, it would feel like a little bit better. And I know the $65 seems kind of steep, but I love this tool. My favorite thing about it is it's very easy to use. You can use it in the morning, which I like to do. It really depuffs the skin. It gives you a really nice glow, and it balances, guys. Love to use it over my eyes and just like go in little circles, and in areas where you feel like tension, like maybe underneath your cheeks, you could put a little bit more pressure there. If you put it like right here in between your eyebrows and go in circles, and you can put a little bit more pressure, it helps relieve the tension in the skin. You can even come up underneath your jaw if you suffer from TMJ, and you can work in those areas too with this. It's an easy tool. Like I said, I like that you don't have to go in a certain direction. I like it better than a jade roller. I'm just not really a fan of a jade roller, but I love this Kansa Wand. It's really wonderful, in case you guys are wondering about that. I love it, and I have a video of the Ranavat products. You guys could see this in action. Love, love, love. And I am going to be working on that skin tools video, and I will include that. I'll do another ritual with that. This video is going to take a long time, guys, because working with the skin tools takes a lot longer than working with a device. And there's going to be several tools that I'm going to do, so I have to film demos for each of these tools, and it's a work in progress, but it will be coming soon, I promise. Okay, so my other favorite for the month of February is the Mighty Majesty Hair and Body Serum from Ranavat. Now, if you watched my video, I had tried samples of this, but I have been using this like at least 1 or 2 times a week in my hair, giving myself a lovely scalp massage with this oil, and I love it. It's my favorite. It's such a beautiful scent. Smells like the most beautiful jasmine I've ever smelled before. I love what it does for my hair. It's moisturizing my scalp, and it really makes my hair style so nicely, feels good, and my hair is growing like a weed, guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed from my last videos, but my hair is getting long. I always do a nice scalp massage when I use Mighty Majesty. This is my scalp massaging tool. If you saw that Ranavat video, this is the Omna by Jane Mann. You can pick this up from Christine Byer's website, or you can pick it up from Jane Mann direct. It runs $55. This is to work the fascia in your face, your neck, and your scalp. It has these 2 ears on it that you can go in and like you can pinpoint areas. Like if you have TMJ, if you have a tight jaw, you clench, you can go in there and do some pressure points with this. You can do it pressure points around your face. Now, as you guys heard me mention in that video with the Ranavat products, is I do not like to use this on my face. It is uncomfortable. It's too big for my face. Also, I find that I apply more pressure with this when I use it on my face. I just love it for scalp massage. It's perfect. I love the ergonomics of it. It's very easy to use. It's easy to use on a client. I like it for using it on my neck because you can cover a bigger area. And like I said, I love the way that you can hold it. It's very ergonomic. What I love about using this in my scalp is your hair does not get tangled in it, guys. It's so nice. The other fascia tool that I have here is the Face Blaster, which is from Ashley Black, the Fascia Blaster Guru. This I love for my face. It feels really nice in your scalp too, but your hair gets tangled in it and it's uncomfortable, guys. They say that you can wrap pantyhose around it, but I'm not going to do that. I won't remember to do that. I just want something I can grab really quick and just give myself a really nice rub down. Love this for the face. I do have a video of me using this on my face. It's an old video from like a couple years ago. If you search in my videos with that, you'll see it. But this is a great face tool. Makes a great scalp tool too. Like I said, I just don't like it in the scalp because your hair gets tangled in it. But I'm going to do another video on this using on the face. I really could use this right now because I've been slacking on that, and I see like certain areas of my face that don't look so hot right now. But I just wanted to share those with you guys because those are my 2 favorite tools, or 3 favorite tools for the month of February, because I've been using them a little bit more. I haven't used this in the last week, but I usually use this on my face at least 1 or 2 times a week just to help relieve facial tension and to help, reattach my skin to those muscles. Okay, so skincare. Skincare, I have the Bluh Alchemy Botanic Retinol Serum. This was a favorite, guys. It still is a favorite. I'm empty. I finished this, I believe it was on Monday. And I do have a backup of this, but I'm not using it right now because I'm saving it for something else, and I can't tell you that right now. But I really love this serum. What I noticed what it did for my skin is it improved the texture of my skin, guys. It's so nice. It's instantly firming and plumping of the skin. It's hydrating. I noticed that my pores look smaller. Now, if I was probably to continue on with this, I would definitely see more results. I have been using it twice a day, morning and night. Love, love, love the serum. I find it's really calmed my skin, and it's also helped even my skin tone slightly too. Now, I have been using this for, 1 month. So, because I started using it, it was actually before January 27th. I think it was like January 23rd. And I finished it on Monday. So yeah, that's exactly a month. But I love this. As I said, as I repurchased this because I love it so much. It was such a good serum. Next, I have the Eye Oil Serum from Bluh Alchemy. These are both from February's Discovery of Beauty Heroes. I love, love, love. This was my eye treatment product that I was using for the month of February, guys. Beautiful eye serum. It's the perfect eye oil for around my eyes. I love it. Moisturizes, it depuffs. I have a problem saying that word. It depuffs underneath my eyes. It plumps up my lines. It firms. It brightens. I also love it as a face oil in the evening. So what I would do is I would cleanse my skin, put on my Botanic Retinol Serum. I'd let that soak in. And then at night, I would go around this all the way around my eyes, and then I would take it and apply it to my skin too. I woke up with the most beautiful glow, guys, and my skin was just looked really nice and calm because there is that green coffee berry extract in here, which helps with redness. It constricts the blood vessels to make the skin look less red, but makes not only a beautiful eye serum, but also a beautiful face oil. And I love the scent of this. Now, some of you might find this to be too strong. It smells more like vanilla with a hint of rose, but I absolutely love it. I would wear this as a perfume. That's how much I love it. So there's that. And I believe that's it for my favorites. Now, if you guys saw that Ranavat video, when I used Radiant Rani, I would use her during the day. So I would apply I would cleanse, do my Botanic Retinol Serum from Bluh Alchemy, and then I would follow through with the eye serum underneath my eyes, and then I would apply 1 pump of Radiant Rani, and I would apply a moisturizer. And the moisturizer that I was using, that I still use, is the Daily Repair Moisturizer from Bella Aura. That's my favorite daytime moisturizer. And then SPF on top if I was going to be outdoors. If I'm not going to be outdoors, I don't wear SPF every day because I do think that you need to let your skin breathe from SPF. So if I'm not going to be outside, I don't put it on. And the SPF that I use is the Fit Glow Vita Shield, I think it is, SPF30. And my skin routine at night was cleanse. My cleansers vary if I do microcurrent. So you guys have all seen my cleansers before. I would do the Botanic Retinol, and then I would do the Eye Oil Serum all over, and then I would follow with my Eyelet Opulence Superfruit Defense Cream. That would be my nighttime routine. Sometimes I would venture in and do the Fit Glow Cloud Ceramide Balm because here it's been very arid and I need more hydration. I will say though, with this Bluh Alchemy Botanic Retinol Serum, even though it's hydrating on its own, I still needed more hydration. So if you're using this and if you notice that you need more hydration, you can definitely add in a hydration product. And that's where the Asilin Quinn Wailele would come in. Sometimes I would use this just to help with that extra hydration, or I would just throw on the Cloud Ceramide Balm, which was really, really lovely. Okay, so I have a new makeup product for you guys. So I picked up the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF40, guys. And I have a first impressions video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you go ahead and roll into that right now, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. Okay guys, so this is gonna be the first impressions of the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint Broad Spectrum SPF40 Sunscreen. I have shade ST8, which is Sheila. Man, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So it says to shake it really well, and you're going to apply a half a dropper full, and you apply it like a serum, and you can build it if you want to. So I have my skincare on. I have no sunscreen on, just my Bella Aura products. Using full Bella Aura products. I'm using their Daily Repair Moisturizer. So in my box of the Super Serum Skin Tint, they included a sample of the True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. I love that serum, that primer. Guys, it's really good. I've been using it. Okay, so I'm shaking it really well here. And this is the color, guys. So let's see. I'm just gonna start out with that much. It feels, you know, definitely thicker than the foundation does. So this color seems like it might be a little bit light for me. It's definitely feels dewier. It says it's supposed to be dewy on the skin, but it is canceling out my redness really nicely. So this is pretty dewy at first. We'll see how it is once it absorbs into the skin a little bit more. Okay, so here is what one dropper looks like on my skin. It's a very nice light coverage. Let's see, it says here that it is hydrating natural protection. It has niacinamide, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. So for my skin, I will be honest with you, I'm not really that much of a fan of squalane. I just find that it doesn't absorb well into my skin, but we'll see how it works with this Super Skin Tint. So I'm gonna take a little bit more, like 2 drops, and try to build it on the areas where I have some redness, and we'll see like how it builds. I almost feel like I wish I would have applied concealer first before applying this. Because as I said, it feels really, really dewy on the skin. Okay, so this shade looks like it's a perfect match for my skin. It's blending in really well. It is a nice light coverage, but it's sort of, it's like it is definitely like a tinted sunscreen, but it does give you a little bit more coverage than most tinted sunscreens do. So I really like it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to powder this or not. I might have to because I feel like my skin looks too shiny. So I'm going to let this sit on my skin for a little bit, and I'll decide of whether I'm gonna powder it down or not. I'm just gonna let it absorb into my skin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do some concealing. So I'm gonna use 1.5, which is Suma, and I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes here. And I'm gonna use the Fit Glow concealer brush, and we'll see how well it blends in with the concealer. So I have been really enjoying this Ilia concealer. I love it. It's a really nice light feeling concealer. It feels and looks like your skin.
It's not tacky, it's not heavy. It blends really nicely, and I haven't been having any creasing with it. I really, really love it, guys. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay, so I did go ahead and pick up this shade in 2 for the rest of my face, and 2 is called Yucca. So I'm just gonna do some normal concealing like I normally do on my skin with this. Now, I think that this super serum skin tint is a great option for those days when you don't want to wear any makeup but you want to put on SPF and you want some sort of a tint. That's what it looks really good for. But like I said, it's giving me pretty good coverage. I just feel like it might be too dewy for me. Okay, so there it is concealed. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and follow through with the rest of my makeup, and we will talk about this after.
Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that first impression application of the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. So far, I really, really like this. I've had it on for about 3 hours, and I think my skin looks great. Now, it did not subside with the dewiness, and I did have to apply powder to my skin because it was just too dewy for me. If you're a person who likes, you know, really dewy skin, then you will love this without powder. So, I really like it. I think it looks so good on my skin, guys. It looks like my skin. It's not settling into my lines, and my pores aren't enhanced. It just looks like my skin. It's great coverage. It's the coverage that I like, which is nice and light. You can build it up a little bit to sort of like a light to medium, but just remember you'll get a little bit more dewiness with it. What I noticed from that video, I did put a little bit more on my cheeks, and it did kind of make it look really, really dewy. So I think this is a great option if you don't really like to wear foundation but want to wear something tinted that gives you a really nice coverage and has a nice SPF, a sun protection factor in it. It's SPF 40. Like I said, it feels really good on my skin. It doesn't feel drying. It doesn't feel too heavy. At first, I was kind of worried because it does have squalane in it, and squalane usually tends to feel really heavy on my skin and doesn't absorb well. So it's not really a favorite oil of mine, but I really like it in this formulation. So far, I'm really impressed. I'm going to test it for the next week, and I will give you guys my final thoughts, but I think it looks really good on my skin. I got the color ST8, which is Sheila. I think it's a perfect match. And they did also send me samples of 3 other shades here. I got ST4, which is Formosa, ST9, Paloma, and ST13, which is Kamari. Now, I think in a couple of weeks or so, or like when it starts to get, you know, warmer here and I'm going to be spending more time outdoors, that I'm going to have to jump up a shade, but I think ST8 is a perfect match for me. It looks really good. It looks like my skin. I have no demarcation. I do have a bronzer underneath my chin just to kind of define my jawline a little bit, but so far I'm really impressed and I like it as a first impression. Now, I want to give you my thoughts on the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. As you guys know, I have been testing that out all week, and my thoughts are, guys, I love it. I love, love, love it. It's such, it's such a wonderful foundation. Just like the mascara, I'm kicking myself for not trying this sooner. I tried it several different ways. I tried it with SPF. I tried it with the primer. I tried it with the primer and a moisturizer with the primer and the SPF, and I tried it over my moisturizer, and I love all the applications that I tried this with. So great. I do love it with the primer is my favorite because I notice it lasts longer and it just, you know, stays really nice and even all day. I noticed without the primer, it did get a little bit of oiliness breaking through right in here, and I'm oily, normal, but it didn't, like, throughout the day of wearing it, didn't get really dewy and enhance the texture of my skin. It didn't settle into my fine lines. Really love this foundation, and I love it so much, guys. It's my new favorite foundation. I went up and picked up the next shade, which is Asilin, which is SF number 5. This was the shade that I was originally going to get. It's slightly darker. I think it will be a good match for when I get some color in my skin. So I went and picked that up as well. So that tells you something right there is like, I really, really like it a lot. I haven't noticed, like, my pores look really nice. They're not clogged. My only wish for that foundation is that it did not have dimethicone, because I really like to avoid dimethicone in my products, but I don't really notice it doing anything to my skin or clogging my pores right now. I will keep you posted on that. Their concealer, I love their concealer, guys. It's my new favorite concealer. It feels really nice and light on the skin. It's not sticky or tacky. It gives you a nice skin-like coverage. It looks like your skin. It doesn't crease on me. It doesn't, it's not like a dewy finish. It just looks like your skin and blends so well. And I just love that it's so light under the skin. So I went up and I picked up the second shade, which is SC2 in Yucca. And I've been using this on the areas where I do normal concealing, because I did find that shade 1.5 Suma was just a little bit too light to conceal on my face, but I love 1.5 underneath my eyes, and I love 2 for around my face. I could get away with this, but I prefer something slightly darker for blemishes and imperfections. So love them, guys. As you can see, I picked up another one. Now, their Limitless Lash Mascara. I have a new favorite mascara, guys. I love this mascara, and I am kicking myself in the butt for not trying it sooner. I have it on today, guys, and look at my lashes. They look so good. I love this mascara. I love that it separates the lashes. It makes them feel soft. It lengthens, and it gives the perfect amount of volume for your lashes. It gives them a nice lift too. I haven't been curling my lashes, and I noticed that it's, you know, it gives them a nice lift to where I do not need to curl my lashes. Of course, if I want them to look a little bit longer, I could go in and curl them, but I don't need to with this. It's just really, really such a beautiful mascara. Now, I love the brush on this. So the brush is really nice. What I love about this mascara is that it lengthens and it gives you the perfect amount of volume. So if you're someone who likes volume, but you don't like the volume of what the Fit Glow gives you, you can control your volume with this. So by adding more coats. So the more coats you add to it, it's going to give you more volume. If you don't want that much volume, you don't have to add as many coats. I have 3 coats of this on, and I love this volume. It gives me the perfect amount of volume without my lashes looking like spider legs. It doesn't clump my lashes. It makes my lashes look a lot fuller. Now the Fit Glow mascara, I love it. 2 swipes gives me perfect amount of volume. It's easy for me, but it doesn't make my lashes look this full. And what I mean by full is like making it look like I have a lot of lashes. It does stick my lashes together. It clumps, and I do not like that. This, I do not have that issue with because of the brush. It has that comb on the other end. Love this mascara. Loved it so much. I went and picked up the full size, guys. So that says a lot because it's so hard for me to find a mascara in Green Clean Beauty because, as you heard me mention before, is that the formula is too wet, or they just make my lashes look really thin and does nothing for volume. This mascara is worth the hype, guys. I love it. So good. And it's $10 cheaper than the Fit Glow mascara. And you can pick it up at Sephora, which is nice because Sephora, you know, is close. Everyone has a Sephora, but just make sure you check with your Sephora first to see if they carry the Ilia products. I don't know how much longer this trial size is going to be available. I noticed when I went to Sephora to pick this up, they did not have it. And I noticed it's not available online in Ilia's website. So I don't know if this is just a special thing for Sephora or what, but you guys, if you're interested in trying this and you don't want to buy the full size, check Sephora's website, check your local Sephora, try it. It's only $13. You probably will fall in love with it. I love that they came up with this trial size because it is a great way to try the mascara without spending too much money. Now, for the Kosas Wet Lip Oil, as you guys remember, I picked up the shade Malibu. I don't know if you guys could see, but my lips are peeling. So remember when I said that this is drying out my lips? Well, I wanted to be sure, guys. So this is the only lip product that I have been wearing on my lips. Besides at night, I've been using the Remedy lip treatment from Beneath Your Mask. And this thing has completely dried out my lips to where they're peeling, guys. I don't like the formula of this. I love the color. I was debating on returning it or not, but I kind of feel bad about returning it because I have been using it. So what I'm going to do with this is I am going to put something under it, like use the Henna lip serum or maybe the Remedy lip balm from Beneath Your Mask and then apply this, but I'll just go ahead and use it until it's done. I mean, I did pay for it and I just feel kind of guilty about returning it, but I don't like the formula whatsoever. My lips are so dry right now, dry and tight, and they're, you know, they just don't feel good. They don't look good to me. So definitely will not be a repurchase. I love the color, but I strongly dislike that formula. All right, guys. So that is it for this video. Now, I did receive my Beauty Heroes March Discovery. I received it late, so I'm not going to have that video for you guys on Sunday. That video is going to go up probably like next Friday for you guys, okay? So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I love you, and thank you for being here, guys. I love you.